in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The three from Curry. Brooks with the rebound.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
6 on the shot clock. Tries again. And Sengun puts it in. Sengun's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Curry against Thompson. Pass to Kuminga. Butler on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face off. And that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Golden State calls timeout. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Outside Hield.
Two minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Green. Tipped. Here we go. One-on-one. Unloads from 13. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list. The way they've been chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And it's Whitmore missing. Warriors trail by 16. Hield with the ball. Pass to Post. And he banks in the layup. Post has got his first points of the night.
And credit Buddy on that play. The correct read, setting up his teammate.
Now here's Whitmore. He's covered closely. And another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Number 5, the Warriors.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year. And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the
And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 15. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Hield on the wing. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. Hield's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, Hield has a beautiful release on his shot right there. Just barely off of his fingertips and buttery soft.
Here's VanVleet. Pass to Whitmore. And a great assist by VanVleet as that one goes. VanVleet's got 4 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 17. Here's Post. Adams covering. Hield for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, that's a guy you want to find, Buddy Hield, with the response from 3.
Three-pointer, VanVleet. No luck on that one. Up in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Houston Rockets up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for the Warriors, Kevon Looney is out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Moody, then it's Green, and it's Podziemski in at the 1. Şengün, fade away. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. Here's Looney. That three's off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. The 3. That's good. Brooks for 3. And the Rockets lead by 17.
You got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Houston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard perfects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Brent, you've spent some time in front offices. How much more do teams rely on analytics now versus even a decade ago?
Oh, a massive amount, BA, but there are a lot of teams that are still aren't there. I think it's a constant battle about how far you're going to push, leaning into the numbers with all these net ratings and the ways that you can start to digest what it is that guys are producing on the floor. Teams are getting smarter and smarter.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 18. Pass to Looney. Thompson against Curry. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Five to shoot, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Rockets lead by 18. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And they're running. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, nothing short of explosive. Curry taking it away and finishing the break by himself.
Right wing. Back to Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Warriors trail by 18. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. They get the rebound. Left side Moody. Here's Payton. And the 3 off target. For Houston, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Rockets lead by 20.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
To the right side. Looney passes to Green. Tipped.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Pass to Şengün. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Şengün with a steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Outside, Green. Outside for Brooks. Uncovered. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
In the game. 2 minutes.
Curry passes to Green. Can't hit from in close. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 15-5 run. Oh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Kevon Looney picks one up.
And it's like Green doesn't have an off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
Jalen Green. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, B.A., these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And the Warriors miss again. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Holiday taking his time here. Outside Whitmore. The 3 is up. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Rockets.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances,
just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Podziemski's shot is good.
If the defender is giving him that much space, the points are inevitable.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 19-7 run.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Second team foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good.
Whitmore. 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. There's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. And he drops it first.
At the line for 2.
Holiday hits them both. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Podziemski. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 15-5 run. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Green. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business